The next tool, Subtract Solids, is extremely useful in 3D designs. It's often advantageous to develop a complex object by removing portions of a larger basic solid. And we have, in this case, of course, the same options for keeping the originals. I'm leaving none on at the moment, and we'll see how that works. Now remember that having selected the first one, then the second selection works upon that first selection. So in this case, I've selected the large cylinder first. Now I select the small cylinder, data point, and the small cylinder has been subtracted from the large one. And that hole goes right the way through. Let's undo that and reverse the procedure. This time I'm going to select the small one first. So the large one now will act upon the small one, data point, and we see that. So each has been subtracted from each other with the two different operations. If I undo that and this time click on Keep the First Original, and let's try this again, Tools Running. I'm going to select the small cylinder first, so that one's going to be kept. Large cylinder, data point, and it looks like the cylinder is still in place. But if I pull it apart, grab that and pull, you'll see that we actually have three different pieces here. That's been kept as the original, and these two are the result of the procedure. So again, it takes a little thought as to what the results might be and how best to use this. Let me show you another example. What I want to do is to draw this table shape. And that will be not too difficult to do with, say, a flat slab and 4 vertical slabs, join them together. But I can also do it using the Subtract Solids tool. So here I have already set up 2 profiles. The first one, the yellow one, is exactly the same shape as the front of this table. So dimensions are important here. So when you draw this, use suitable basic units for this and make life easier. Make all of the widths and thicknesses the same. So right now I'm going to extrude this profile. Take that back a distance. In my case, the distance is 17 units, so I've dropped right there. So that's my first solid. And the second profile here is sized so that when I extrude it, there through this object, like that, then when I subtract the 2 solids, I'll finish up with the shape I need. So let's do that right now. Let's do the subtraction. So the next step is to subtract the red one from the yellow one, but before I do that, I obviously need to change that back to none. Don't need anything left of this. So now I will select the yellow solid first because that's the one I want the red solid to act upon. Then the red solid and data point. And there we have the table. So again, surprisingly simple if you can visualize the effect that the tool will have with the solids that you created. These red lines here are simply construction lines to help me precisely locate that red profile. Now again, try that for yourself. Be very careful with the dimensions and you'll find it'll work quite nicely. Try some other subtractions on the solids that you already have and see what effects you find there.